And sometimes you gotta look a motherfucker in the face and tell him, hey bitch, I'm summoning you today. What up my dudes, it's your boy Kodio here. Yeah, this is my face. Hi. And this is a webcam that I don't use. I haven't used a webcam in a video or a stream in a very long time. So we're trying it out, seeing how it is. This is going to be episode 3 of the weekly-ish progression video for my 7 Deadly Sins account. A good amount's happened. A good amount has happened. At the end of last week's video, we talked about a few goals for this week, and so I'm going to tell you which ones I missed, which ones I got. But first, the big highlight of the last week, the big highlight of everybody's last week, is the introduction of this guy, your boy Gowther. Tuesday, his banner dropped, and everybody went nutty trying to get him. We did a big summoning session on stream, which I also uploaded, and that's where that first clip is from. Man, we were so happy to get him. It took me, I don't know, that's in the video. If you want to see more about the summoning, there's a video for that one. But this is my progression, goddammit. So this is where my Gowther is at right now. He is 70, he is 5-star awakened, and we were able to get 2 dupes of him. So that's what's rocking right here. Just gives him a nice little boost to his ult damage, doesn't really affect anything else other than that. But when you are using the combine, it can be pretty noticeable. Because he can actually hit some decent numbers in ungeared PvP. Facts. Other units. Last week, we talked about how we were really close to maxing your boy G-Bon. On the video, we got him to 6-star awaken, and we mentioned that he was only 1 away from maxing his ult, and we got that one. Because Tuesday, he was in the coin shop. So, slapped and purchased it. Did that one on stream, and we all got to see him go to 6, which is really nice. He got a nice little boost to his damage there. And it is for sure noticeable. The difference between a level 1 ultimate bond and a level 5 ultimate bond in PvP is massive. Pretty ecstatic about that one. Some people said it was a bad purchase. Maybe. I don't know. I wanted to do it, so I did. And that's what games are about, guys. That's what these games are all about. Now, the main goals that I set for last week were to beat Grey Demon Extreme and get further in the PvP arena tier stuff. Oh, and the friendship levels, which I'm really bad at doing in towns. I'll get there. I'll get there, goddammit. At my own pace, but I'll get there. Hopefully. So let's check it out. So at the end of last week's video, I believe I ended PvP with about, was it Plat 4? Plat 5? Something like that. I was using G-Bon, Blue King, and Red Merlin. I believe that was the team I was using, because remember this was before Gowther. So Tuesday we got Gowther, and I instantly tried to start working on getting a good team with him. Now the main team that you see is the Blue King, G-Bon, Red Gowther team. I like this one a ton more, and I actually made a video, which if you guys click one of the card things, it should be around here by my face. It'll take you to a video I made that kind of showcases this team and why I think it's so insanely good. Okay, so it's very similar team, but in place of Blue King, we have Green Princess Elizabeth. Couple reasons for this. The one con is that you lose the Petrify from King, but you get a lot more healing, like a lot more healing, because her ult heals for a fat chunk, and she has healing on her bronze card, right, of her heal, whereas Blue King has it reversed. Whereas Blue King has the cleanse, and then tier 2 gets the heal. She has the heal, and then tier 2 gets the cleanse. Okay, but the big reason that I started working around this is because I wanted to find a way to get Gowther's ult to have the association slot, which if you guys don't know, if he has the association unit, which is King, he will deplete 5 orbs on his ult instead of the usual 3. While 3 is still really good, that 5 is massive, and a lot of the fights I win, it's because once I use my ult, I can prevent those units from ever ulting again, right? It completely depletes their bar, and then Green Princess Elizabeth, her ult gives everybody 2 orbs. So if I'm depleting them for 5 and then giving my guys 2, I can continuously get my ults out, preventing them from ever ulting. And right now, there's a lot of units in PvP who rely heavily on their ults for damage. So like you'll see a lot of Red Arthur comps, right? His buff is amazing, absolutely amazing. Has the immunity, all the crazy stats and all those things, but he can also hit pretty hard with his ult. With this, we never see him ult. On that, also, Green Princess Elizabeth, tier 2 of her first ability strips buffs. So we're seeing a lot of Gowther and King Arthur comps right now, and a lot of them are just powering up that buff so that he can get immunity with 3-turn really good buffs on people, and she'll just tier 2 wipe it away like it's nothing. That completely hard stomps a lot of red Arthur comps. So the way this team works, and again I go over it in the video, but real quickly, green Merlin being here, she gives everybody 1 orb to start the match off with. Then I use the 1 orb food, so everybody starts with 2. Green Princess Elizabeth's passive starts her off with 2, so she starts at 4. So first turn, I just need her to use 1 ability. Usually I'll do a little bit of damage, just like a quick little poke, because I'll do like an extort from G-Bon, I'll do a little swipe from G-Bon, and then I'll poke with her first ability. Usually I can get somebody to at least half health on that little combo. So that'll kind of bait out a heal if they have a healer. And then that gives her her ultimate on turn 2. Her ultimate on turn 2 will give everybody 2 orbs and do a fat heal. So if they've taken any damage, it's just like a total wombo combo. This team is just so ridiculously healthy. It's really, really hard to kill. The one team that does counter it, which sucks, is super meta right now, and it is the Blue King variant of this. Just because if you can lock down Princess Elizabeth with Petrifies, it can be really hard to come back because the cleanse is on her, the heals are on her, and that can be really hard. But sometimes they don't get enough Petrifies, because if they Petrify her instead of Gowther, then they're going to get ulted, and then they're never going to get their ults up. So it's a really, really good combo. Like I said, if you guys want to see it, the link will be somewhere. But it's a really, really good team. Try this out. We made it to Master 3 last night. No, we made it to Master 2. And then we had a few hiccups, and now here we are. So, but I'm happy about that. So we got a good amount of gems this morning. 44. That is nice. That is nice. Whereas last week we only got 36 or 34. So very happy about that. I'm still going to try to push for champion this week. Every Sunday, as you guys might know, I do a PvP Rush stream. So if you do want to see me trying to go for champion live, Sunday, twitch.tv/Codyo, CODYOO. Then the next big goal was Grey Demon Extreme, and we got that one. A big reason of that was, again, Green Princess Elizabeth. She was only 57 at last week's video, so I pumped her up to use her in my PvP team, and also for Grey Demon. Her gear isn't the best right now. I just kind of put on her what works. She lives in Grey Demon Extreme, need that one. And I'm only doing normal PvP at the moment, so I don't really need to push heavily into her gear. She's only 3-star awakened. I could farm these materials to get those. So she's only 22k combat class, as you guys can see. Here's that passive I was talking about. She starts the fight with 2 orbs. It's just ridiculously good. So she's an amazing unit. Main reason we're using her for Grey Demon is because she has the cleanse as well as the heal, and you have to have both of those because the extreme boss places a heal restriction on your whole team, and it's very important that you have that cleanse. So we are successfully clearing Grey... My god, we are successfully clearing Grey Demon Extreme. And let me tell you, it feels good. Let me tell you, it feels good. The team for that is Green Princess Elizabeth with, of course, Green King. And then we're using G. Helbram. G. Helbram's just there for the attack buff. Everything else on his gets uber bad. I would love to replace him, but that's where it is right now. So he's going to stay 65 for the rest of ever, probably. And then in the 4 slot, we are currently using Kane just for the damage buff. 10% increased attack-related stats in Deathmatch. So that is the Grey Demon Extreme team. We also did make some tweaks to my Red Demon team. So we threw Gowther into the Red Demon Extreme team. And what this does is it allows us to put out so much more damage. We're using Red Gowther, Red Merlin, and Red Elizabeth Hawk. Okay, so those are the 3 units that we're using right now in the Red Demon. And yet you only have 1 CC unit, so it can get a little sketchy, but I haven't lost with this yet. I actually ran this with a buddy a ton of times. He was running Gowther, Blue Slater, and I think also Red Merlin. I think that's what we were doing. And so we would get so many 3-star or 2-star freezes that we were just dealing ridiculous damage the whole time. The way we had it set up is that I could successfully one-shot the 2nd heart, and then he could successfully one-shot the 3rd heart. And we've probably run that strat like 8-ish times or so, just on the extreme, and on the Red Demon Extreme, and it works really, really well. So I haven't run into an issue with having not enough CC yet. It's been pretty good, because we usually use the CC like at the beginning, and then they just die, so we don't need to CC them. So the other thing that I was trying to work on was my friendship levels and towns. Now I'm getting better. You'll see that Tala is now 5. That one is now 5. This one's 4. And then this one is 3, and I still haven't started chapter 7 yet because I haven't beat chapter 6. So this week, god dang it, I need to finish chapter 6 and then finish chapter 7. I think those will be my 2 main goals because Grey Demon's done. PvP is pretty much where I wanted to be. I got the units I want and all of those things. Oh, the other big thing that I have done is that this game keeps feeding me Jerichos. And I've mentioned this in a few of my videos, that this game just keeps throwing Jerichos at me, and I was avoiding building her because I know that the meta is going to shift away from green. But I was like, oh, okay, you know, I don't have a single target DPS, like a really, you know, good one, and the game just keeps freaking throwing her at me. So I'm 1 away from maxing her ult. I didn't get her out of the coin shop a single time, and I didn't buy like her pack or anything. So I've legit just pulled all of her coins. So I caved, I bought her, I didn't buy her. So I caved, I'm building her. She's gonna help me a lot in the knighthood boss, which is probably one of my most lacking areas at the moment. Honestly, I did not beat the hard boss last week. I just built up Jericho yesterday, or else I think I probably could have. I think I could have done it, but we just built her up yesterday. A big reason for that was that she's also in the associated slot for G-Bond, and I need as much CC as I can get in my PvP team. So we built her up primarily for that, and I was like, well, screw it. She's going to be amazing. So her multiplier on her ult right now is 784. She's 1 away from going 840 with double damage from Spike on a crit. That's going to be crazy. So she doesn't have any gear on her right now. I just did like the suggested gear button in order to get gear on her so she could unlock her unique. So this week, I'm going to get her on like some good crit damage gear, and then we're going to see what numbers we can do. I think she's going to help me a ton in Knighthood Boss, which is what I'm hoping for. And also, I do want to try out some new comps with her in PvP, maybe Red Arthur as well, but I'm kind of out of pendants for that right now. So units-wise, the big ones from last week were Gowther. Oh, I did summon Green Merlin. We didn't get her in the video last week, but right afterwards, that night when we streamed, I got her on stream. And I think it was like a first pull too. It wasn't bad. So I'm happy about that, because I didn't want to have to buy her in the coin shop in a week. Especially after seeing that G-Bond wasn't on sale, he was a straight up 7 plat coins. I do not want to be buying these guys from the coin shop. No thank you. Not into it. Alrighty. So, I collected my gems from my arena, and I collected my gems from my daily pack. I do not have Galland yet. I don't have Galland, and I want him. So right now, for this video, we're going to go for it. I just used my guaranteed on the last pull last night on stream, so here we go. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I have to click on him. I have to show Galland in order to type in, hey, I want you, not Gowther. I have 3 Gowthers. I'm not complaining. That's freaking awesome. I'd much rather have 3 Gowthers and no Galland than no Galland. Or no, than no Gowther and 3 Gallands. Okay, this is not a good sign. We have 2 multis to do here. Oh boy, it's triple tug. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Oh god. Okay, one more. I want Galland, man. I'm just for collection reasons. Collector reasons, man. One more. Okay, we got a Hawk at least. Or an Ellie Hawk. No purple floofs. We're getting beat up. Nope, he's gonna push him. We're gonna skip. That's a bummer. Dang it. Oh, that would have been a cool way to end the video. Oh well. That is all for this video, guys. Please do like, comment, subscribe, all those goods. All them goods. It is genuinely appreciated, and it does help a lot with the progression here on YouTube. But that is all for this video. Peace.